Hello again, YouTube. This is So Close No, and this is the part two of my life update, which is it'll be a little bit of a life update, I guess, but most of it will be talking about this Minecraft map, which is nuts and insane. Um, it's kind of my therapy. uh, when I don't really want to think about things, and I just kind of like work, whatever sucks, this sucks, blah. I'll jump on here, and what this is, for those folks who don't know, can't recognize any of these buildings. This is Disneyland. This is Disneyland in the Anaheim, California version, which I live pretty close to, and I've been there a bunch of times. Love the place. Can't get enough of it. But this is like a huge project of mine that started with that Soarin' Over California building, and I know it's just Gondor Flats, but it's technically Condor Flats. But it started with that. This is on my friend's server, and his server, he just let us derp around, build whatever the heck we want on it. And I just, one day out of the blue, I was like, let me go in this corner. I'll go in this corner of this map over here. And I was like, all right, let me just like build Soarin'. I didn't know what to build, and so I was like, all right, let me build Soarin'. And I got it pretty close. It's pretty close. It looks kind of like the one in the park, but the one that's in the park now is different color scheme. Blah blah blah. It looks different. I'm like, you know what? Whatever. I'm keeping it this color. But as you will notice, this looks nothing like Disneyland. This is just extending out to my friend's map and server, as well as that forest stuff over there. But so all this stuff was built because I was bored one day, pretty much, and I decided, all right, well, let me put this together. Blah blah blah. And I got the restaurant next to it, and so that happened. And then all this other stuff started to get constructed. By me, by other people, other friends, and sometimes I'll have people help me out. Sometimes I'm just kind of on my own. But it's a big undertaking, and it just started, with, all right, well, let's build a restaurant. All right, well, let's build the bathroom. All right, well, let's build this other building over here. Let's build the Starbucks that's over here, and just kept going and going and going. And right now, like, so far we have Buena Vista Street is what it's called on the California Adventure side. And this all started because I was, and it sounds really mean, I was really getting sick and tired of seeing different pictures of people building Disneyland on Minecraft. Disneyland, Disney World, Disneyland / Disney World. And people were like, look, it's legit. And I'm like, it's not legit. It's not even anywhere close to what it is. I was like, I know what legit is. I know exactly where things are. I know exactly what things look like. And if not, I just pull up a picture and try to get it as close as possible. And, as close as possible as you can get it on Minecraft. There's certain things on here that are not even close to what it really is. It's more of like what it visually looks like and what it visually feels like on the actual, like, the actual map and the actual places in Disneyland. And so there's certain things that just like, oh, maybe that bush isn't there or whatever, but there's nothing else you can do because you can only do so much on Minecraft. You're kind of restrained to blocks and such. But, in order to get somewhat of a feel of it, like somewhat close feel, and make it seem like, oh, it's like the actual Disneyland, is, you do have to make some of the buildings a lot bigger, and some of them, the scales just have to be like different. And so then you're like, oh, okay, now it kind of feels like Disneyland if you actually been there before. And yeah, I mean, it just like this whole entire project of mine, I don't know how long it'll ever take to finish. But this is kind of like my way of like showing people on the interwebs of people who've been trying to make Disneyland. They're like, I'm gonna do it legit, and I'm like, no, you're not doing it legit. This is like half-assed, and call me a perfectionist or whatever, but I love Disneyland and I love everything about it, so I want to get everything looking like it's supposed to look, and it's important to me. It's really a project that's close to my heart, as cheesy as that sounds. But it's fun. It's fun. I get a real kick out of it, just building these things and making it as close as possible, as close as you can get it to the park. And like I said, there's some things that you can't exactly build in Minecraft, so like you kind of like, like this, for example, there's a tree right here, which you can't put a tree right there. There's certain things where it just doesn't fit, so like, well, we'll just kind of have to suck it up and whatever, and it's not gonna look exactly like it. It's just gonna look somewhat like it, but and there are some things that are pretty much the same, like these entrances, the whole this Shazam, the grass and the Mickey Mouse. Don't mind this glass thing. I was doing some weird scaling and it didn't work out the way I thought it would, but that'll eventually get deleted. But yeah, it's a cool project, and hopefully maybe I'll put some videos up updating what's going on with this park, what's going on with Minecraft, and like I said, my update video, what's going on with me, what's going on with me and my friend's YouTube channel, and if we're gonna be putting up more stuff. I wanna come back. I wanna do more stuff. I wanna do some more Twitch, do anything as long as it's video related, and hopefully get this channel back up. Let's see what other magic we got over here. I told my friend, the one who runs the server, I was like, is there any way to get more chunks to load more so I can see more, so I can take like these epic landscape shots and stuff? Like, no, unfortunately that's like as much as you can get, and so all this is like under construction and it's all not really completed, but eventually this will lead out, if anybody does know what Disneyland looks like, this is like where the buses pull up. And out here, if you see that line of slabs there, that and that little missing chunk right there, it's not a missing chunk, I deleted that, but this will like extend more, probably about to where that is right there. So this line right here is pretty much showing that this is going to be the main road, which is Harbor Boulevard in Anaheim, and that's basically where Disneyland like sits on Harbor, and that road will eventually connect all the way to the other side to my friend's server road, which he had made, and on this server he made all these roads in order to make it more symmetrical, and he's kind of like, everything's got to be in its place, so he likes to make everything nicely, neatly organized. So anytime he goes over here and sees all this, he's like, ah. So it hurts his brain. But that's all under construction. This is, of course, nothing is complete over there. There's nothing more at Disneyland. It's just this little part of DCA. And, it's good times. So yeah, thanks again for watching, you guys. I will possibly make more of these and update on what's going on with this park, what's going on with this channel, and we will see you guys later. Thanks again for watching.